Chapter 1. Family and Relationships. Key points. Types of families. Migration. Factors responsible for migration. Impacts of migration. Changes in the structure of family. Meher, look at the photographs in this album. These are my childhood photographs. Who are all these people, Dad? Please tell me about them. All of them are our family members. Types of families. We know that a family is a group of people related to each other. Families may be small or big and they change with time in different ways. Some of our family members become older. Some new members are born. Some of our elder brothers and sisters move to other cities or countries for their studies. Some grown-ups move to other cities or countries for work. There are two types of families, joint families and nuclear families. Families which consist of grandparents, parents, children, uncles, aunts and cousins are called joint families. There are fewer joint families these days than in past times. Families which consist of parents and their children are called nuclear families. Migration. The movement of people from one place to another to settle there is called migration. Family members in our country believe in living together under one roof. But due to some unavoidable reasons, they have to shift to other places. It used to happen in the past too, only the reasons are different now. In the past times, people used to move to other places in search of food, fodder and grazing grounds for their animals. With time, man started pursuing many different types of professions to earn their living. People change their jobs for better living conditions and they shift to the places where they find better jobs. Factors responsible for migration. Families migrate to some other safe places in case of natural calamities like cyclones, floods, earthquakes, volcanoes, drought, etc. This shifting leads to change in the family structure and value system. Man-made calamities like terrorism and wars push people to migrate. Constructions like dams, roads, industries, flyovers, etc. are the factors that force people dwelling there to migrate. Family disputes may be a factor for people to migrate. The rural population with low income moves to cities for better work opportunities. Job transfers are a major push factor for people moving to bigger cities or towns. An extra mile. When people move to some other country to settle there permanently, it is called emigration. Such people are called emigrants of the country which they leave. They are called immigrants in the country where they settle. The act of entering a country to settle is called immigration. Impacts of migration. Migration have certain impacts on the lives of people who migrate as well as on the people where they migrate. When the young, trained, talented and enterprising people migrate, the progress of that place is affected. Migrants to a new place usually find it difficult to adjust to the languages and cultural changes of the place. Migration may lead to disruption of work, social life, and other patterns. The children and the aged people are adversely affected due to migration to new places. They have to make many adjustments in their daily activities. Migration have some positive impacts too, such as better job opportunities, better education, better lifestyle, healthy cross-culturalism, and so on. Changes in the structure of family. Long ago, during the childhood of our grandparents, most of the household work was taken care of by women. They were usually confined to home and remained busy in taking care of children, cooking food, washing clothes, and many other household activities. However, in the present times, girls are taking higher education and they are now not limited to only household work. They are equally on important posts and doing their jobs well. Women these days are doctors, engineers, soldiers, politicians, managers, executives, writers, journalists, and many more. Some even run different types of businesses. All these factors have changed the structure of an Indian family. The structure of a family has also changed because of many young boys and girls moving to other cities or countries for better opportunities at work or higher education. Marriage and birth of a baby also bring a change in the structure of a family. Elder talk. Everyone in a family, whether a child, an adult, or an old person, needs to understand the value of relationships in the family. They should also understand the value of love and cooperation. New words. Migration, movement of people from one place to another to settle there. Joint family, family with grandparents, parents, children, uncles, aunts and cousins living together under one roof. Nuclear family, family with parents and their children. Shift, change place. Calamity, event that causes a great deal of damage or destruction. Read and recall. When people move from one place to another to settle there permanently, it is called migration. The people who move from one place to another to settle there permanently are called migrants. People migrate because of several reasons, such as natural or man-made calamities, construction of dams, flyovers, and industries. Migration has many negative as well as positive impacts. The structure of a family gets changed because of several reasons.